and that is Fishbowl. Now, that is a huge system over in the US. They are now pushing into the UK market. They've got the odd UK customer. They've been over here kind of testing the water, but they're now properly going after the UK market. And one of the things that they are announced to help with this is AI manufacturing. Now, what is AI manufacturing? Well, let's try and digest or get into the weeds to understand this. Essentially, it is a cloud native, inside a Fishbowl's cloud native inventory system, they've added an AI assistant that handles, I guess, work like manufacturing. So mostly around, I guess, simple production at this level. Because if you've ever come across Fishbowl, they've got a really advanced manufacturing suite that sits in a desktop or hosted solution. This is their first kind of iteration of manufacturing in the cloud native system, which I think they're releasing over 3 stages, I believe. This is the first one. Summer, they hope to kind of get another big chunk released with the full product pretty much on parity by the end of 2026. I believe that's the aim, although that's not really what the article goes into. It's talking about this first release, which is what they refer to as AI manufacturing. Now, I think part of this is just bringing in manufacturing functionality into an inventory-based system. But if you, I guess pretty much any software now, if you're constantly releasing things that don't have an underlying AI structure, you're behind the curve. It needs to be open to work with AI. They've had a forecasting system inside the Fishbowl tool for a while to predict what your sales are going to be. Now they're obviously bringing this into the production element. So what does that mean? I guess they're looking at reconciling orders. They're looking at estimating time for delivery of the manufacturing process, and I guess predicting, by linking it into their sales predictive tools, when do you need to produce certain, or when do you need to start production cycles to make sure you've got the relevant goods to then sell. So it will proactively anticipate constraints early and translate that context into actionable work. A statement that has no actual tangible examples of what it does. But I think hopefully I've explained much around that to kind of give you some context of what the heck that might mean.
How does this stack up against some of the more established players in the inventory space, like Unleashed? Do they need to be nervous of this, or has Fishbowl got a bit of a tool, do you think?
I think so. Unleashed are very much focused on inventory over manufacturing. They have some basic bit of materials, but they're not going after that in any, or haven't gone after that in any key way. Gen 7 Core has more of a manufacturing element to it. So I think that's something they'll want to keep an eye on. And I think the biggest concern I would say for those players is how good and how dominant the desktop solution has been over in the US. I believe they're the number one QuickBooks inventory platform over there. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think that might be right. And so, if you've got a tool like that and it's trying to get a foothold in the UK, you're going to need to, I guess, keep your eye out and keep notice of it. But yeah, I guess what are they trying to achieve? What they're trying to do with it? I think they're trying to take something that they're trying to transition, right? They're trying to do what like Sage has done, take a market leader in desktop and move it into cloud. It's never going to get there from day one. This is the first release of it. And what I would say, it takes a good inventory system and adds simplistic manufacturing, but with an automation engine with the AI tool called Juno that's inside it.